So is it easy or difficult to write about the place that you live in? Are you going to offend people?
Yes, I was listening to you talking about your book, and this will offend nobody. This will offend a lot of people, in that it's very Gothic, it's properly Gothic. And Gothic fiction is always about, on the one hand, the landscape is about to get you. So it's about the storms, it's about the snow, it's about the ice, it's all of those from the Castle of Otranto, Frankenstein, right up to Daphne du Maurier and the birds and the tide coming in. And on the other hand, there are mad, maniac people who could get you also. So the scene I had in my mind when I started Taxidermist's Daughter was the very last scene, and the sense of, there is my woman, and if she goes that way, she's going to be clobbered by the tides and the floods, and it's Mill on the Floss meets Psycho. And if she goes that way, she's going to be clobbered by other things, spoiler alert, which will also involve, you know, pecking and blades and knives and things.
If you don't like birds, be careful of this book. We've put up terribly nice pictures of Chichester, which obviously make it look like...
That is so inappropriate.
That's how Chichester looks now. It's not how it looks in Kate's book.
These are ridiculous pictures of Chichester.
I know.
There are Chichester people in the audience, though. Big shout out for the Chichester people.
Hello to the Chichester people. Hello.
Yeah. But the thing is, of course, you know, the novel is set in 1912. And it's set over 4 days, and it starts almost as if you're just walking, and then you're jogging, and then you're running, and that's what Gothic fiction's about. It's about the darkness, it's the darkness inside and outside. So when I'm writing about the landscape, I'm walking about thinking, okay, I can see this now, but in 1912, what was there? So, of course, some of the trees are there, but as you stand there on the Fishbourne Marshes and the tide is coming in, I'm looking out on that sky and that seascape that I knew when I was this high and this high and this high. What is taking shape before my eyes is little by little a ghost house. So the bricks are coming up and Blackthorn House is taking shape, and then on the other side of the estuary, I'm imagining other things. So you're always just layering an imagined world on the real world. So every day I walk with my dog on the marshes, but what I'm seeing is Gothic psychological thriller, you know, the whodunit and whydunit stuff. And of course, then my poor dog's buggered off down a rabbit hole, and then, you know, out he comes, and he's not part of the story because it's about taxidermy, and I love my dog.
Yeah.
Pivotal year for us, but for those people living then, it was the world as they knew it. So I do have my own stuffed crow, who's called Connie, after the lead character in this. I think they will be confused, obviously, because I am so very beautiful.
Exactly.